Good afternoon, Taurus. I hope you're all doing well. This is your financial reading for the next 2 weeks, which takes us to around about the 19th of May, give or take. All right. I hope this makes a little bit of sense to you, and I hope you're all doing okay during the lockdown. It's been a little bit rough for everybody, hasn't it? And some of the readings, obviously, they do come out with financial cards that maybe people are doing all right. Other times it comes out a little bit more like advice, but again, it is what it is. You know, I don't throw them back and look for nicer ones for you. I read what's in front of me and take what resonates. All right, thank you. Right, first card. This is the Knight of Swords upright. And this guy comes from a place of logic and rationality and, and the reasonable and rational attitude to take is to bloody well sort and chase that bike and don't let it get away and sort it out. So I would say that's where really you need to be going over the next 2 weeks. Whether you shouldn't even let the bike get away in the first place, that's another question entirely. But, let's come from a place of sensibility. Let's come from a place of rationality. Let's come from a place of logic, of what you need to do, what you need to be sorting, what you need to be getting going, what you need to be doing. And this is a definite looking at this card doing something. Okay, now if we look at the next card, we have, which is a major card obviously, which is the Tower. So I do think that there is possibly something that is a little bit shaky around you, whether that's your home, whether that's, again, finances maybe not so great, whether there's been a few problems here, whether you sense something is shaky, whether you feel that you need to be sorting this, you don't want something to get away from you with that Knight of Swords. I would say it very much comes from a place of logic, reasoning, rationality, and that's what you maybe need to be doing to maybe sort this Tower situation out, whatever that is. Okay, so again, whether that means you need to maybe, because this can also be a communication card obviously, whether you need to be ringing someone, whether you need to be speaking to someone, whether you need to be sort of communicating in some way to maybe sort this out, whatever this is, whether this is like some shaky firm that you work out that maybe isn't so great, maybe doesn't pay you a lot, where the finances are a little bit shaky, or again, this Tower can also obviously be your house, that again, maybe that's shaky, maybe you haven't got enough to pay the bills. Whatever this is, I would say try and sort this as much as you possibly can, okay? Because that is definitely doing something. It's not sitting there and it's not leaving it and it's not hoping for the best, okay? So I would say this is probably what you need to be doing, Sagittarius, this fortnight, if that makes any sense to you, okay? This Page of Wands, again, is about enthusiasm. It's about putting some effort into something. This could be obviously somebody that you're dealing with, somebody who has perhaps been childish, or you maybe feel as led to this Tower, whether you feel somebody's been childish or somebody's done something stupid, or again, this could just be something that you again need to be putting enthusiasm into, sorting, moving things forward a little bit, getting things better for yourself, okay? Again, whether this is somebody else who's maybe done something stupid or childish that you feel that you need to be sorting, maybe you need to speak to this person, maybe you need to get this better, maybe you need to improve this, whatever this is. But yeah, come from a place of sensibility, come from a place of logic and reasoning and rationality, because that would massively help you to sort out whatever this Tower is, okay? The last card you've got is the Hangman reversed, and this talks very much of coming out of stagnation, coming out of the hanging around, coming out of the waiting, whatever this is. Again, please sort of get this going a little bit this fortnight, Taurus. Get this shifted, get this working better for you, whatever that is, okay? Because I definitely do think there's things that could be improved. And again, this comes from a place of doing something, either speaking, communication, whether that's updating your CV, whether that's going out, whether that's looking for jobs, speaking to people, getting finances better. There's definitely some sort of effort there which will massively improve things for you, okay? Right, let's get rid of all that a minute and let's read the last card to you. And I want to read this because this is really pretty damn good, Taurus. All right, and this says, hang on a second. Peace, security, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated now. And it says, this represents an invitation to experience what it is like to live securely in your own skin, no matter what is happening in the world around you. It is a time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love, and love is all around you now. Whatever your inquiry, you are where you are meant to be. And you will reap great benefits by staying on this path regardless of where it leads. Home is always, will be with you, and that is where your heart is. So it talks about there's nothing wrong here, Taurus. There's nothing gone wrong. Again, whatever situation you're in, whatever, you are where you're meant to be, and you are always safe. All right. And again, things will sort themselves out, Taurus. There is no great worries, really. There's no great problems. Everything that we go through, it's just a little bit of a lesson, and there's always going to be bumps in the road, and but everything works itself out, Taurus, and it will always come right for you. So again, wherever you are, I wish you all the very, very best. Please take care of yourselves, keep yourself safe, and this too shall pass. Thank you. Bye bye.